Beyonce!
I also have to say thank you to Beyonce, just so that way we keep the dance community safe.
Bless you. Thank you. Oh my God. Wait, I would actually like to take this time to thank Beyonce because she's actually done so much for me. I wouldn't be here getting this blessing from my friend if it wasn't for Beyonce.
Oh my gosh, Amber Rose, I love your store.
Oh, you know what? I really want to say thank you so much to Beyonce because
I'd just like to thank Beyonce for letting me drive my car today. I'd also like to thank Beyonce for all of my friends and my family.
I also just want to say I'm a country artist, and the fact that Beyonce made a country record changed the game.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Now, I need to go ahead and get on into these like viral Beyonce trends that's currently happening specifically on TikTok. I feel left out. I feel like I don't know what the flip is going on, but what I do know is that I posted a video a couple days ago about SZA. It was a really good video, so definitely go and watch it. It was pretty much about how SZA is actually low-key, high-key, but huge emphasis on the high-key part, toxic. We went to break down some of her lyrics and just get on into the mess because there was lots and lots and lots of it. So definitely go ahead and check out that video. I'll link it down below for you guys if you're interested, as well as, you know, somewhere on the screen. Either way, you know, the comment section on that video was absolutely interesting for me because obviously there's people like replying to the conversation that was about SZA, and then there's people leaving Beyonce comments, and I'm just like, sorry, last time I checked, I didn't mention Beyonce in this video, babes. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Are the beehive here? Like, what happened? Then I did a 1212 Google search and I read through a couple of comments and responses to those comments. I was like, oh, this is something that I don't know about. Like, this is like a trend that I'm just not aware of, but I'm just, till this day, I don't have a single clue how it started. So I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and read this article, which is going to go ahead and help me and maybe some of you guys watching at home know more about this trend. I was just confused, like, why am I seeing a bunch of Beyonce comments like thank Beyonce? I'm like, wait, did Beyonce make SZA? Did she carry SZA for 9 months? Like, girl, I'm like, I genuinely was trying to do the math, and trust me, that day I was already pissed off as it is. I had things going on in my life, so like reading the comments, I'm like, sorry, what? I have to calculate something else in my life, babes. What? Anyways, let's go ahead and get on into this. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Don't be greedy with it, babes. You know how to subscribe because you low-key spend a lot of time on YouTube, and that's okay, babes. I'm just like you, except I'm not stingy with the button. So yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. Love to have you all here. Also, thanks for all the love on my videos. I've really been enjoying pumping out content. Pump it louder. Also, people keep saying you might be ADHD. Sure. Now what? Now what? Okay, cool. Great. Anything else to get out of the way, make sure you guys follow me over my Instagram. It's Keisha_. It's a bloody good time over in there. Love to have you over. In fact, if you're not over on there, it's giving hater energy. How you doing? Not so good, are you, babes? Either way, go and follow me over on Instagram. I put you guys onto pieces that I'm wearing, hairstyles, how to get certain tutorials. I'm really trying to like step into like my Insta bag and really just put the girls and gays on. I don't know what is wrong with me. I woke up just so hyper and you would think I took something, but babes, no. Anyways, guys, let's just get started. Okay, so I'm reading this article, which I'll be sure to link down below for you guys in the description. It says, what's Beyonce's TikTok trend and is it related to P. Diddy? Now, I'm like, P. Diddy? Like, bruh, does everything have to be related to Diddy? But then again, I realized that a lot of people feel like Jay-Z is next, and people also believe that Beyonce is aware of Jay-Z's antics because she's the wife, and people also believe that Beyonce knew about Diddy and was all up in them Diddy parties and was doing some really chaotic, twisted, evil spirited things. Now, a lot of it is just an assumption here. There isn't much that we can really use at this point to prove it. I think a lot of people are tying Beyonce and Jay-Z to this, specifically Beyonce. Well, mainly Jay-Z for sure, but Beyonce is tied to this because, you know, unfortunately her husband is Jay-Z. That sounded crazy. You know what I meant, right? Like, no, but her husband is Jay-Z, so I guess they feel like Beyonce should catch the strays too. But also, people for the longest time now have believed Beyonce to be very, very, very evil and have this nasty, dark energy about her. Like, I know a lot of people love Beyonce, including myself. I think that she is the GOAT, point blank, period. There has been a lot of people who believe that Beyonce thinks that she is like godlike. I don't think that's necessary. I don't think I've gotten that from Beyonce. I don't think that it's given this untouchable, I'm God, holier than thou person. I think if anyone does that in this industry, who's making it very loud and clear and apparent, is Kanye West. With the whole Jesus thing, Jesus, I don't know, people found that to be very weird, but him also claiming Christianity, it was just inappropriate, point blank, period, whether you're a fan of his or not. Also, looks like Kanye has some lawsuits up his sleeve. yikes. It feels like everyone's catching strays in 2024, and I'm not even mad at it. I feel like if you've done something wrong, then you should be called out for it at the least. But either way, it just feels like this is not safe in these streets for nobody. It doesn't matter like what tier ranking you are in celebrity or in Hollywood, everybody seems to be getting exposed for something. Now, with the whole Beyonce situation, like I was mentioning, I don't think I've gotten that from Beyonce. Now, I wouldn't say like I'm a Beyonce stan down, and I know every single Beyonce song there is. I'm gonna leave it to the bees to go ahead and pull through in my comment section, but for me personally, I wouldn't say that I know every Beyonce song. So if there is one song where she kind of compared herself to being godlike, then you guys can definitely let me know. But I do think that she's somebody who's been praised from such a young age, because rightfully so, the talent is definitely there. But I do also think it's the fans that kind of do it to her, because they make it, well, I think it's because she doesn't also pop out at every single event. She's not like constantly on social media posting everything that she's getting up to, so a lot of it is a mystery. So when you do see her out, everyone's kind of like shocked and shook, and like literally will make way for her to walk through. Girl, I'm not gonna lie to you, like I know we shouldn't do the whole parasocial thing, like oh my god, celebrities are real people too, but I might have to skirt and let her come. Like I'm being so for real, by the way, and I won't do that for just any celebrity. There's some celebrities I'm looking at, I'm like, damn bitch, you really are that bitch. And like, sure, maybe I should stand up and maybe I should walk in front of her. That doesn't sound all right, I've got a funny jokey question I actually think needs answering. Would you let Beyonce, like, let's say Beyonce and her team are like, you know, walking past and like security guards and stuff, like obviously you should get out the, I mean, you should get out of the way, right? Because they're trying to go somewhere, but then you're trying to go somewhere too. Like, would you move from where you are standing to let Beyonce go, or would you go forward first and then let, this is a serious question, okay? For me personally, bitch, I'm dropping everything. You walk in front of me, like, I just feel like she has this halo, no pun intended, also low-key, high-key, more so high-key, one of Beyonce's best songs. Halo? That last chorus? That harmony? Ooh, I listened to it last night and I was like, I wanted to cry. I don't, who's my halo? Bitch, no one. Deuces. I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce. A moment pop culture may never forget when Kanye West interrupted Taylor Swift during her speech at the 2009 MTV Music Award. Babes, I know why it was, because that was a time. I remember I was 9 years old, glued in front of the screen with my popcorn, and I was not sharing it with none of my siblings, because bitch, what do you think this is? I'm watching a flipping award show. This is when award shows were good and every single celebrity would attend. It would be packed. Not one single seat empty, and the cameramen were messy. Absolutely messy, okay? So Kanye West went on stage and did that thing where he said that instead of Taylor Swift winning, it should have been Beyonce, and Beyonce was like, oh, she was gagged, and then we at home were like, oh, Kanye, sit your ass cheeks down and take off them gloves. Like, either way, even Beyonce was kind of like, bitch, now how did I get involved? Ooh. Anyways, other celebrities have recognized the pop star during their speeches at various award shows. Now TikTok users are thanking the superstar in a now viral meme in which they give credit to her for their good fortune. I actually saw a funny post on Twitter. It was basically someone flying with Ryanair. I guess they were blessed with like a specific seat. They had like one window here, but like I guess it was like a double window. I can't really explain it, but I'll put the picture on the screen. And like I guess Ryanair took the clip and hopped onto the trend. The trend started after fans noticed a pattern in some celebrities' award speech, often mentioning Beyonce, even when she wasn't a collaborator on their album or song. Adele in 2017, Megan Thee Stallion in 2023, and husband Jay-Z in 2024 all thanked the singer in their Grammy-winning speeches.
The Grammy goes to Lizzo for About That Time.
And lastly, because I feel like there's so many goated artists, this is my last time up here. Beyonce, whew, you changed my life. You sang that gospel medley, and the way you made me feel, I was like, I want to make people feel this way with my music. So thank you so much. You clearly are the artist of our lives. I love you. God bless y'all.
My artist of my life is Beyonce, and this album for me, the Lemonade album, was just so monumental. Beyonce, it was so monumental. All us artists here, we fucking adore you. You are our light.
Thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
In a series of TikTok videos, social media users are giving their rendition of thanks to the highly respected artist. One woman posted a video, now with over 34 million views, by the way, about nearly submitting an assignment without including Beyonce in her attribution list. Another user sneezes in the video and her friend says, "Bless you." The video creator proceeds to thank Beyonce for her friend's blessing. "I would actually like to take this time to thank Beyonce," the woman said in an award-winning like tone. "I wouldn't be here getting this blessing from my friend if it wasn't for Beyonce." I'm not gonna lie, this trend just sounds stupid. Like, I am usually here for a good time, not a long time, you know why? No, but seriously, I'm usually here for a trend. I'm all here for Gen Z because I'm Gen Z too. I'm not trying to pretend that I'm above anyone else, but like, there's trends that I'm like, okay, this is actually funny, it bangs, like, and there's other trends where it's like, sorry, but let's keep on reading. Okay, so I wanted to dig more and find out like what's tea. I didn't want to continue the video just reading the article. I feel like the article was cool, but I felt like it could have went into more depth. I was still hella confused when I was like sitting down to make the video. But now that I'm here editing the video, there's been like newer articles which I would go ahead and reference. So, on the other side of the Thank You Beyonce movement, it's far more lighthearted. It's based on the almost religious reverence that Beyonce's fans have for her. Reverence that has been the subject of jokes for years. Remember that famous Saturday Night Live sketch that warned of the consequences of not liking Beyonce? It seems like we're living out that skit now. Except instead of being dragged for not loving her music, we're required to thank her for any small wins in life. Forgetting to thank Beyonce could supposedly curse you. One viral TikTok shows a user captioning, "When I fall asleep without thanking Beyonce for my day," followed by a clip of Beyonce haunting them. Another clip shows someone typing an email, realizing in horror they've nearly sent it without thanking her, and quickly adding a closing line, "I'd like to thank Beyonce." So if you're ever feeling grateful, remember to thank Beyonce just in case. Now, people have used it in relation to the industry, and people believe the reason why celebrities are thanking or mentioning Beyonce every opportunity they get, even if it has nothing to do with Beyonce, is because they also believe that Beyonce has some dirt on them, knows where they live. Like, apparently Beyonce is like this really powerful being in the industry who knows everything. Oh god, my voice went. Who knows everything. And that's when we're gonna later talk about the J. Cole song She Knows. Is the Beyonce meme connected to Diddy? It turns out that the Thank You Beyonce trend has two major threads. The first is a darker origin linked to conspiracy theories about her and Jay-Z's involvement with Sean Diddy Combs, who's facing an avalanche of SA allegations that range from assault to, you can see what it says on the screen, to put Combs in serious legal trouble. The case exploded when Cassie Ventura filed a lawsuit against him alleging horrific abuse, and it's only escalated since. While there's no evidence linking Beyonce and Jay-Z to these claims, the conspiracy lovers' corners of the internet have nevertheless created connections fueling this odd meme. Again, that's all alleged. I think that a lot of people are really stressing this point. I mean, listen, people are going to do their conspiracies no matter whether you tell them to stop or not, right? At the end of the day, each to their own. You have an account, you do whatever it is you want to do on there. But I do think we have to reiterate the whole alleged part. And I think a lot of people are also thinking that Beyonce and Jay-Z have ties to this whole Diddy thing because obviously Jaguar Wright went on a Piers Morgan, what do we call that? YouTube video? Podcast? I don't know. And listen, the thing is, Piers Morgan, like the guy or not, is supposed to be a journalist. Does he always follow journalism protocol? No. And this was not the time, because I feel like he should have done his research more. I think he should have also realized that I probably shouldn't put someone like Jaguar Wright on my platform. I probably don't think that's the time to be doing it now. Like, let's wait to see whether Beyonce and Jay-Z actually get mentioned, because we know there's going to be some high profile celebrities. I couldn't sit in here and confidently tell you that Beyonce is going to be mentioned. Girl, that's not my place. Yeah, if it happens, then sure, we can have a completely different conversation. As for Jay-Z, I don't know. I just feel as though there's some people I'm like, I feel a little bit more confident about, like the Oprahs, like the Ellen DeGeneres. Maybe because I've seen like video proof of them interacting, and I just feel like that's a little bit strange and very cryptic. I don't know. Either way, if I'm wrong, bitch, I'm wrong. If I'm right, then sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess them basically threatening to sue Piers Morgan was kind of like telling for some people. For me personally, I just feel as though don't say things if you've got no tangible evidence, because let's be real, like as much as Jaguar Wright is probably spitting some facts, she doesn't have any tangible proof. She doesn't have anything that she can show to say, this was me at this event and I saw, like, no, she doesn't. I think some things she's actually not lying about. Do I think that she loves to exaggerate and she probably was like a theatre kid? Sure. Two things can be true, okay? But we will see. We will see the high profile celebrities that will be mentioned, because apparently one lawyer is not playing, okay? And all will be revealed. So we're just gonna wait until that happens. But yeah, Beyonce, you know, people believe that she's showing up and showing out now for events because she just wants to let you guys know, hey bitches, I'm out. I have nothing to do with this. I don't know. I do think the Carters are very strategic, and I do think they won't just attend any type of event. But I also feel as though, you know, I don't know. I feel like people gave Beyonce this whole godlike complex of like, oh my god, she's like holier than thou, then she's just as powerful as Jesus. And I'm like, respectfully, maybe in the industry, but if we take music aside and the entertainment industry aside, in fact, we shouldn't even be comparing two people. That doesn't even make sense in my mind. Is Beyonce a very powerful person in Hollywood? Point blank period. Yes. Is she touching my holy Bible? Absolutely not. Now let's go ahead and get on into the She Knows Beyonce trend, because bitch, that one scared me.
You're telling me the viral song She Knows by J. Cole was recently deleted from multiple platforms. And you're telling me 3 of the biggest icons in music history all died right before Beyonce went on a world tour. Michael Jackson died at the beginning of the Sasha Fierce world tour. Whitney Houston before the Miss Carter world tour. And Prince at the beginning of the Formation world tour. And each world tour had a tribute to the icon that passed. You're telling me Beyonce kidnapped Sia. That a tweet that Sia sent out in 2016 could have been decoded to say, Beyonce kidnapped me. You're telling me celebrities are afraid to accept awards where they beat out Beyonce because she might retaliate. So all of them thank Beyonce in their speeches. And now that Beyonce has moved on to country music artists are already starting to thank her for moving over to country. And JoJo Siwa made fun of this at the dance awards, thanking Beyonce to keep the dance community safe. And you're telling me this is why Kanye got on stage during Taylor Swift's award and thanked Beyonce to save Taylor, because she didn't know. That's what you're telling me.
When I saw this, guys, listen, I love a good conspiracy theory, even if it scares me. If it has me in my boots shaking, I'm like, ooh, that was a good one though. You had me hooked. I don't know. I'm not the type of person who believes everything I read, is what I'm trying to say. Now, I mean, this ain't the first time that I'm hearing about these Aaliyah rumors, conspiracies, the whole Michael Jackson one. I'm like, yeah, no, not buying that personally, but okay, bitch. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I think these conspiracy theories and these trends are actually redunculous. I do think they are. Now, if this video doesn't age well, I will come back and happily apologize. Don't mind that. I really don't mind that. And apparently, like, JoJo Siwa won an award for God knows what, and she thanked Beyonce, who was also in the audience. I think JoJo Siwa and Beyonce in the same sentence just sounds diabolical, but, you know, it's 2024. The most diabolical year. The song She Knows was removed on YouTube a couple of weekends ago, and a lot of people were kind of confused about it. But what people also forgot to mention is the fact that it also happened to other artists such as Burna Boy, Adele. There was a lot of songs that were removed from YouTube, and let me go ahead and fill you in on why. However, there's a much simpler explanation for the song's removal, as well as the others, which I'm sure will be very disappointing to those fans who thought, you know, it was a whole conspiracy. Per Variety, all of the songs were removed due to a legal dispute between YouTube and SESAC, the performance right organization that oversees the catalogs of more than 30,000 songwriters in the United States. Founded in 1930 as a now somewhat inaccurate society of European stage authors and composers, SESAC advocates on behalf of its members to ensure royalties are paid fairly and timely, rather than risk a lawsuit from SESAC. YouTube has disabled the effective videos until a new agreement can be reached, YouTube told Variety in a press statement. So I think a lot of people forgot to actually do the research on that end. Like, I get that the conspiracies are hella entertaining and I'm hooked on some of them are intriguing, but I do feel as though it's just a waiting game to see who's truly mentioned on these lawsuits and what it is that Jay and Beyonce did or did not know about. It is just a waiting game, and I think that the names will be revealed to us. Diddy's case, if I'm not mistaken, is gonna go on for a long time, but I think that the case is not going to resume until, is it like early 2025? I'm gonna go now, but let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. I love this outfit, to be fair. I think it might be from Urban or maybe Motel Rocks, I don't know, but either way, I like to tag stuff over on my Instagram. So once again, go and follow me over on Instagram. It will be on the screen for you guys right now. It's ItzKeisha_. It's a fun time over in there. If you don't know, babes, get to know. I love to like reply to my DMs, ask about me. I mean, if I don't reply to your DMs, probably because you literally were like begging me for something, or there must have been some reason. So much of today's video. I will catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye.